lot of these calls and you don't. Yes, is Jesse around?
That's me.
How you doing, Jesse? This is Sam, and I'm calling from a collection agency.
All right.
Now, I know you guys get a lot of. I know you guys get a lot of these calls, and you don't have a ton of problems. So I'll make this short. I just called to give you my rate on your slowest account. If it makes sense, great. If not, you can slam the phone on me. Does that sound fair enough, Jesse?
I'm not going to slam the phone on you. You sound like somebody I talked to before, probably about a month ago, but I have zero outstanding stuff out there, bud, unless you're going to collect drug debts for me.
Well, my rates depend on the age of the account and amount that's owed to you. And I'm pretty sure if you talked to us before, you know that we work on contingency, so we don't get paid until you do.
Okay, well, I got a guy that owes me $10,000 and it's not on paper and I need some legs broken.
Well, I can't say I'm going to break legs for you, but I can get you your money.
Not the service I'm looking for then, bud.
Oh, man, I can get you your money. I can't break his legs for you now.
Well, that's not the service I'm looking for.
Well, so this account that we're speaking on, is it a real commercial account that owes you the money before I break his legs?
Not on paper, no.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of account is this we're speaking of?
A guy owes me $10,000 for a bunch of cocaine.
Oh, man, big time out there in Ontario, aren't you?
No, I'm just making it up, bud. I don't have. I don't even really run my business. I do about $1,000 a month through my business for precisely one client, and that's about it. And I'm paid in full every month. So.
Okay, well, you know, your company, it's a profile of companies I do business with every single day. Talk to me about a guy that's going down the same path as the last guy that tried to steal from you.
What was that, sorry?
I say your company fits a profile of companies that I do business with every single day. Talk to me about a guy that's going down the path as the last guy that tried to steal from you.
The last guy that tried to steal from me would have been when I was still running my cabinet shop. So, yeah, this was a multimillionaire guy. I don't know. You should see this guy's house anyway. You could fit mine in it about 50 times. Nice in-ground pool. Got like 6 cars, a couple of Porsches, a Lambo, and he owed me $4,500, and it took me 8.5 months to get paid.
Wow, and he has that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so
those guys make all that money, they never want to give it back out.
Yeah, and that was legit on paper, under my HST account, the whole 9 yards, right? So I don't deal with collection agencies because, well, quite frankly, I've been on the other side of the coin, and I'm pretty nifty with my court documents. So usually what I end up into is attempting to get you guys to stand on the other side of the courtroom against me and prove your claim. You never can do it because you're not the original holder of the debt. And so I had one case where I actually laid a harassment charge against a debt collector, and then they forgot about my debt entirely. So it's a really nifty process. So I don't use collection agents. Instead, I just go to the courthouse myself and file a claim.
Okay.
To me, it's simpler.
Look, I know you're not sitting on a stack of unpaid invoices. I'm only looking for one bad account, the one you didn't get paid on. How much was it? And here's why I asked. I can give you a commercial credit score on any of your slow pays and even tell you if they're in collections already. The one you're thinking about, how much is it so I can tell you my price when I collect? Is it $500, $2,000? How much?
I am owed exactly $0 right now.
Well, I'm talking about the guy that's telling you the check's in the mail. Every time you call, the owner's not there.
Who's that?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. I'm talking about one of those guys.
Well, I do work for exactly one client.
Oh, okay, I see. Well, what do you like to do for fun, if you don't mind me asking, Jesse?
For fun? Geez, play guitar, sing, stuff like that.
You know that feeling when you're playing your guitar and you're up on stage?
Yeah. Tired, hot, sweaty, drunk.
Okay, well, Well, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm here to collect money. So talk to me about a commercial account that owes you money right now.
I don't have one. I told you that about 5 times.
Okay, well, I'm not here to talk about 95% of your revenue stream. I'm looking for the 5%, the ones that get lucky enough that you still extend credit to.
Okay, like I've done a lot of sales too, bud, right? When you do sales, the number one thing
Yes.
you need to keep in mind is that you need to listen to what your client's telling you and respond to it. Not completely ignore everything he says and then pretend that he never said anything you said, right?
I understand that, but in this business, most of the clients are lying.
Why do you like to do well?
They
As a guy
they never
that
want to.
owed money, they're lying.
Tell you about their debt, and then they just I find in this business of people who make money, they overlook a lot of small money like it doesn't matter, and
Yeah.
that's
So,
why I'm here. I'm the guy that's going to go get that money, that you think doesn't matter to your company when it does.
huh. So 98% of my revenue is actually from trading on forex markets, and I work my business, like my physical business in woodworking, maybe 5 hours a week for exactly one client. So I do like $1,000 a month, and I'm paid at the end of the month every time. Never fails. I only have one client, right?
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's take a step back here. I want you to know that when you have a customer that's lying to you or telling you everything you want to hear other than here's your money, that's when you need to take action. Like I said, I only get paid when you do. Before I go, I have to quote you my rate. How much does your problem account owe you? And I'll tell you my rate. Is it $500, $2,000?
You've ignored everything I said then.
Okay. Well, look. Just to show you how effective our service is, talk to me about accounts you already placed for collections or sued, and I'll give you my rate on that account.
About 8 years ago, I opened a claim for $4,500 I opened a claim for $5,500 because I had to get paid for damages as well. So 5,500, and that was 8 years ago.
That was more than 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's way out of standards. Well, look, since you and I can't do business today on this phone call, what's your email address, and I can send you my info just in case you need my service in the future.
My email address is fake, FAKE, at fakeaddress.com.
Wow. Okay. All right. You have a great day, Jesse.
You too.
All right.